Hi friends, it's Miss Katie and welcome to class 31 here at our virtual Learn as You Grow UPK. I'm really glad to see you today. Now we want to make sure we didn't bring any germs with us, so if you need to pause the video now and wash your hands, you can do so. All clean? Perfect. All right. We've been talking about using our smiley paper to write our names. So here's my name, it's Katie. I'm going to write the A today. Now remember, I'm using a marker so that you can see it easily on your computer, but you should probably use a crayon or a small pencil, something that's easy to hold on to, okay? So when I practice my name, I say hi to Smiley, and then big line up, and a big line up, and a little line over. And that's my A. I'll just darken that in a little bit so you can see it. And you can always trace your name however many times you want. In fact, you could go over it with all different colored crayons if you'd like. All right, if you want to pause the video now and practice writing your name, you can do so. If you're ready to go on, we will put our name over here so we know we're ready to start our day. And we'll look at our calendar. Now, we are still in the month of October. Can you say October for me? October. Great job. I had yesterday as Monday. So let's sing our Days of the Week song and find out what today is. Ready? Days of the week. 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 Oh, there's Sunday and there's Monday. There's Tuesday and there's Wednesday. There's Thursday and there's Friday. And then there's Saturday. Days of the week. 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 Great job. So if yesterday was Monday, what does that make today? Oh, there's Sunday and there's Monday. There's Tuesday. Well done. And if yesterday was the number 26, what does that make today? 25, 26. You're right. 27. And that is a 2 and a 7. I'm going to place it right here under Tuesday, friends. And let's say our date together. Are you ready? Today is Tuesday, October 27, 2020. Can you say 2020 with me? As loud as you can. Ready? 2020. Well done, friends. What day is it for you? Is it the same or is it different? If you want, you can pause the video now and you can do the calendar with your grown-up. If you're ready to move on, we'll look out the window, we'll check the weather. Yep, that is for sure. I am going to be able to wear shorts today. Friends, what kind of weather could you wear shorts in? That's right. It's sunny today. I'm going to take my piece and I'm going to put it right here under Tuesday. You can always use our pieces or you can draw on your calendar. If you need to pause the video now to do the calendar and the weather with your grown-up, you can do so. If you're ready to go on, we will talk about our question of the day. Friends, yesterday we read a story about brown bear, and we talked a lot about colors, didn't we? But what if in our world there were no colors? What would happen then? I think that would be kind of sad, because I love to use many different colors of the rainbow. Well, we're going to read a story here soon that talks about what happened when the crayons had to save the rainbow. But first, we're going to practice a little activity that we did yesterday with Ellie and Raphael. Do you remember when we talked to Raphael and Ellie, didn't they forget that they had to clean up when the teacher asked them? That's right, they did. They were busy playing and being silly with each other, and they forgot to talk it out and do what they were asked to do. Sometimes it might just be when you're doing work, though, that you need to remember what you're doing and the steps you need to take. So we're going to do a little activity right now during our morning meeting to practice talking it out when you're working on something, especially when it's something new. All right, friends, everybody got these cute little bears. Now, you've probably cut them apart by now, so you probably have them in a bag or somewhere safe. If you'd like to go grab them now, we're going to do an activity with our counting bears, okay? Ready? Here we go. I'm going to show you a pattern of my bears. Now, a pattern means that there is the same thing over and over again. So, when I'm learning how to do patterns, I can talk it out. I can say, there's a red bear, and a blue bear, and a red bear. What bear do I need next? Red, blue, red. That's right. You're so smart. It is a blue bear. But did you hear how I talked about it? I can talk about it just inside my head, or I can talk about it out loud. And then I can help remember what I need to do next. So let's do it again with our yellow and green bears. I'm going to make a pattern, and I see yellow, green, yellow. What do you think comes next? You're right, green. Let's say it again together. Ready? Yellow, green, yellow, green. So if you'd like to pause the video now, you can work on making a pattern and talking it out while you do it. Just like we did. Red, blue, red, blue. Okay, pause the video now and you can work on that. How did it go, friends? Are you ready to try the next one? Here we go. Yellow, green, yellow, green. Okay, pause the video now and talk about your yellow and green pattern. Great job, friends. I'm so proud of you for trying something new. Okay, you know what time it is. Before we read our stories, we like to get our bodies moving. So here we go. Stand up, take one step away from your computer, make sure you're somewhere safe, and here we go. I can stretch. Don't forget to say it with me. I can bend. I can wave to a friend. Hi, friends. I can jump so high. I can crouch so low. I can tap the floor with my toe. I can cross my arms and breathe in deep. I calm my body and have a seat. All right, if you're ready for our story, we'll read it now. If not, you can always rewind and go back to the stretches. Okay, friends, do you remember when we were thinking about this earlier, about what it would be like if the world had no colors? I don't even want to think about it, but this story talks about the day the crayon saved the rainbow. Are you ready? It is written by Monica writes the words. Well done. And it is illustrated by Feronia Parker Thomas. What does the illustrator do, friends? You're right. They draw the pictures. All right. Let's find out how the crayons saved the rainbow. If you'd like, friends, you could pause the video before I begin, and you could take a guess or make a prediction about what you think will happen in this story. And then you can come back and find out really what happens in the story and see if you were right, if your prediction was correct. All right, here we go. The sun and the clouds were best friends. They worked together to keep the earth warm and gardens growing. But all the things they did together, their favorite was making rainbows so that the whole world was colorful and happy. One day, the sun and the clouds had a big fight. The clouds were blocking the sun, and the sun couldn't shine through to the earth. The sun went sizzle, sizzle, sizzle at the clouds, and the clouds went clap, bam, boom, back. They stopped being friends, and they were never in the sky together again. Oh no, friends. Have you ever felt angry at a friend before? Yeah. You can pause the video if you'd like to talk to your grown-up about it. But sometimes we all feel angry. With the sun and clouds far apart, it was scorching hot on some days, and damp and cold on others. Oh, they needed their rain boots today, huh, friends? And worst of all, there were no more rainbows. Without rainbows, the flowers, streams, and even cities started to lose their color. Soon, the earth was black and white. But in one little town, in one little school, in one little desk, there was one little forgotten box of crayons. The crayons still had their colors. The desk rattled, shook, and clamored and clanked. All of a sudden, it toppled over, and the box of crayons tumbled out. And they were free. Hey, where's all the colors? The crayons started to search for the colors. They raided marker bins and tore through art projects, but everything, as far as they could see, was only black and white. Oh, this is so sad. Who made all the colors go away? What about daffodils and butter, says the yellow crayon. The crayons looked out the window. The sun was all the way to one side of the sky, looking angry, and the clouds were all the way on the other, looking gloomy. I miss all of the colors. We can't even draw rainbows together now. Wait, that's it. We need to save the rainbows. So the crayons started drawing little rainbows all over town. But nothing happened. The sun and the clouds didn't even notice. We have to make our rainbows bigger, Violet said. Violet is also another name for purple, just so you know. Working together, the crayons drew and scribbled. They made the biggest, brightest, most colorful rainbow the world had ever seen. Ever so slowly, the sun perked up and the clouds floated in for a closer look. The sun and the clouds both peered down, admiring the giant rainbow that the crayons had drawn. "What bright color," said the sun. "It's incredible," said the clouds. They looked at each other with great big smiles. The sun said to the clouds, "Remember when we used to be together all of the time and make rainbows?" The clouds nodded. "I'm sorry for going clap, bang, boom at you." "I'm sorry for going sizzle, sizzle, sizzle at you," said the sun. Friends, that's so wonderful when we can apologize to our friends. "It's better being friends," said the sun, and the clouds agreed. They hugged. The sun shined brightly and the clouds misted happy rain. Ever so slowly, rainbows appeared near and far, turning the world colorful once again. Aww. And the colors were back. That was a great story, friends. What do we call this back part of our book, friends? Do you remember? That's right, it's our back cover. And on our back cover, we have a picture of the rainbows. What do you think about making a picture of rainbows ourselves, friends? I think that sounds like a great activity. If you want, you can grab the paper from your packet, and it's just a blank piece of paper right now, friends. There isn't anything on it. I'm going to show you a really fun way to design a rainbow. And you're going to need paper, your crayons, and a piece of tape. Okay? So if you want to pause the video now and grab those things, I'll show you a really fun way to draw. Okay, all set? Here we go. I'm going to put the crayons on top of the tape, and it's going to stick. Are you ready? I'll put them in order, but you can do whatever order you'd like. So it goes red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and do you remember that other name for purple that we talked about? That's right, violet. Good job. All right, they're all stuck to our tapes. We're going to close it up and put it together. And now we can draw our rainbows. Okay, here we go. You're holding all of these crayons at once. 6 crayons, friends. Are you ready? And you might need a little help, or you could always put them a little closer together. Ready? Here we go. All the way around and over. Ta-da! It's a rainbow. That was fun, friends. Can you think of another way we could draw a rainbow? I think so. You can also go outside and use sidewalk chalk or any of the things you have at home to make rainbows. So please make sure you share all the fun ways you've made rainbows today and made our world a better and more colorful place. You can pause the video now and work on your rainbows. All right, all set, friends? Great job. Our next activity for today is going to be this paper, friends. If you want to grab this paper, and I think you probably still have your crayons out, but if you don't, you can grab one. Okay, all set? This paper might look a little familiar. We did one that looks like this last week with the number 1. That's right, it's more math, my friends. This week we'll work on the number 2. So we worked on 1 and now 2. This is how we write our number 2. You can see our big curve and our little line. So you can use those pieces at home if you'd like to practice with your wooden pieces. You can also try with chalk or crayons, and there's plenty of places to try it down here. All right, friends, if you'd like to pause the video now, you can do your number 2, and these little animals are called chicks. All right, all set? I really hope you had fun making all of these rainbows and adding all this color to the world. I'll see you soon, okay, friends? Bye.